Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. It looks like Hollywood is on its way to really canceling Will Smith because Will Smith has faced some serious repercussions ever since he slapped the mess out of the comedian Chris Rock. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we all saw the infamous slap at the Oscars. Chris Rock took a jab at Will Smith's wife, Jada, and that prompted Will to act out of character and walk up the stage and slap the mess out of Chris Rock. It was very shocking, and I actually did a video about it, and I kind of broke down the reason why Will reacted the way he did. He does have a lot of unresolved childhood trauma, and he feels this need to protect himself, his family, and his image. Also, the drama surrounding his marriage has caused a breakdown in his image, and Will and Jada have been the source of a lot of public scrutiny and ridicule, and I think at that point he kind of snapped. He was tired of the public making fun of him and his wife. He had a serious emotional breakdown, and of course it made him make the wrong decision, and now he is suffering the consequences. So there's been a lot that's been going on. Will has been getting a lot of backlash and criticism from the media, and I knew this was going to happen. I also knew that Hollywood wouldn't be forgiving to Will after the whole incident. A lot of Will's projects have been put on hold. Netflix and Sony have been backing away from Will Smith, and this is really affecting Will's bread and butter. Not to mention, there was some rumors that Chris Rock might plan to sue. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did sue Will and the Academy. Also, Will had to step down from the Academy board, and it was recently announced that Will is banned from the Oscars for 10 years. They said that he is not allowed to attend any Academy events or programs in person or virtually. So in a sense, Will has been blackballed from Hollywood. And I think it's really unfortunate because this was Will's moment to really rise in the ranks, especially after he won an Oscar. But everything has gone downhill ever since he slapped Chris Rock. And while I understand Will has to face some consequences, I think the punishment he's getting is excessive. It's a little excessive considering that the Oscars have turned a blind eye to predators like Harvey Weinstein and Roman Polanski for years. But these men have been honored. People like Woody Allen have been honored. And I'm absolutely certain that other creeps in Hollywood have been protected. But it's very interesting to see the outrage over Will Smith. And it's also interesting to see how everyone is turning against him for making one mistake. Will is not a perfect person, but for years he has been professional. He has treated people with respect. He's always looked out for people in the industry. And the moment he makes one mistake, he's suddenly the worst person in the entire world, and he doesn't deserve grace. I think it's so crazy. It's really crazy. And even though I don't agree with him slapping Chris Rock, I'm not going to turn on him because I think it's just ridiculous to hold this one thing against him when there are other people in Hollywood who have done more heinous things and they get passes. Hollywood has turned a blind eye to a lot of BS. So I think this whole ethical stance they're taking now is really exposing their hypocrisy. And I'm not buying it, and I'm not turning on Will for what he did. What he did was wrong, and we could all agree to that, but I'm not canceling him. I think at this point he needs to get his life together and rehabilitate his image. I did hear that he checked into a celebrity retreat, which is code word for rehab, and I think he checked in to deal with the stress that he's dealing with. So I hope he's able to find some peace and get into a good headspace because I don't want this whole controversy to cause him to go into a downward spiral. I think it would just be a sad ending to a great career he had. So I hope he's able to come back stronger from this, and I wish him the best moving forward. Now, moving on, I want to briefly talk about the sad updates surrounding the talk show The Real. It has been confirmed that The Real is officially ending after 8 seasons. One of the co-hosts, Lonnie Love, came out and confirmed it in a tweet saying this: "In the end, the Real cast and crew did everything we could do to scale the show down. We shot 7 to 8 shows in 3 days. No audience, made a conference room into a studio. But in my opinion, COVID costs killed this show. It's been a great ride, and thanks to the viewers for 8 great seasons." So Lonnie is basically saying that COVID is the reason why the show went downhill, because The Real used to be aired live. It used to be aired in front of an audience. But when COVID hit, they had to film in 4 different locations, and that was costly for the show. But I personally think that when Tamara left the show, that's when the show went downhill, because Tamara was a fan favorite. Tamar Braxton was also a fan favorite too, and her leaving did affect the show in some ways, but I think Tamara leaving kind of shook everything. And they did try to bring Jeannie Mai back from maternity leave to kind of save the ratings, but it just didn't work, and now the show is ending. So I'm disappointed, because I really do like The Real. I watch it every day on YouTube. It's a good show, but I understand it does cost a lot of money to run it, and the ratings haven't been making up for the cost, so they had to end it. But it really is too bad. It really is. Now, last but certainly not least, I want to talk about music. Chloe Bailey just dropped her 2nd single, Treat Me. This was a highly anticipated single from her fans, and she dropped her music video with it as well. But I want to first start off by talking about the song. It did take me a few times to kind of get into it, because I was kind of processing everything that was going on in the music. The song is a little busy, but at the same time, it's catchy, it's fun, it's sassy, it's energetic, and it's the perfect summertime bop. It's the perfect song that people can have fun to and dance to. And I thought the overall sound of the song was very interesting. Chloe was rapping a little bit. You know, she's currently in her whole trap singing phase. She's doing what Khalees did and Beyonce did. Those are 2 of her biggest inspirations, by the way. So I definitely hear it in Treat Me. And I think Chloe did her thing with the song. Now, with all that being said, there is a few critiques I have about the song. I would say the production was a little busy. The Miss New Booty sample they used probably could have been mixed better. I feel like it was clashing too much with her vocals, so the mixing could have been better. And also, I think the transitions between her verses and the hook could have been more seamless, because at some points it sounded like I was listening to 2 different songs. But I really do like that try. I like that breakdown building up to the chorus, and I loved her vocals at the end of the song. So I have higher hopes for Treat Me. I think it might perform better than Have Mercy if it's marketed right. And as far as the video is concerned, I personally expected a little more. I know that Chloe is doing what's trendy right now, and she's expressing herself in the way she wants to, and there's no issue with that, but I would have liked a different direction for this particular video. I think Chloe has a lot more to offer, and I don't want her to box herself into this whole sexy vixen image, because she's more than that. She has the range and the talent to come up with different concepts and do different choreography, so I want her to tap more into that. But overall, I think the song will be a hit. Her audience is going to eat this one up, and I can't wait to see her perform this one live, because I know Chloe's vocals are going to go crazy, because Chloe is an amazing singer and an amazing performer. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.